Making the transition from hip-hop to Hollywood is a move that has been proven to be successful. Will Smith, Queen Latifah, Ice Cube, and Tupac are just a few names that got their start in the music industry but decided to capitalize on their notoriety and try their hand at acting. Many rappers have seamlessly crossed over, with some creating a bigger impact while acting than they did when they made music. Fredro Starr of the group Onyx is one rapper that found an audience in both fields. From platinum records, sold-out shows, to small films and recognizable roles on TV, Starr has demonstrated that he is multi-talented and consistent. At the age of 25, he would join the cast of Moesha for a main role that would forever change the impact of his career. Outside of music, it was one of the first times audiences saw Starr's talent on a regular basis. Fans of the show rooted for Q and Moesha and couldn't wait to see their relationship develop on camera. Unfortunately for Starr, he was written out of the show after a few seasons, but his career continued on. Starr's contribution to rapping, acting, and TV and movies cannot be taken for granted, which is why Fredro Starr will always remain unforgotten. Growing up in Flatbush, Starr said he was surrounded by creativity and inspiration from a very young age. Starr said the culture was being pushed forward and it was easy to be affected by it. Everyone around him started picking up rapping, DJing, spraying graffiti, anything creative in order to be perceived as cool. Starr started out breakdancing under the name Magic around the age of 13. Starr then would set his sights out to become a street poet. His experience as a poet finally led him to rapping, which he stuck to. In the midst of pursuing his dreams of then becoming a rapper, Starr would find himself as a barber to make ends meet. I was doing mad designs. Designs was running like 50 a head. I'm going outside, smoking weed, coming back inside, telling everybody I'm gonna be a rapper. Niggas was just like, cut my hair. Starr would go on to form a rap group with Sonny Caesar and Big DS. All three attended John Adams High School in Queens. Big DS came up with the name Onyx. A year after forming, Jeffrey Harris would sign on to manage the group and help sign them to Profile Records. Starr, Big DS, and Sonny Caesar met Jam Master Jay in a traffic jam in 1991 by chance. In a 2015 interview, Starr explained the meeting. How I met Jay was at Freaknik, but they used to have it in Queens at the beach. It was a traffic jam. The next car over was Jay's car in a black van with Marv, and they was rolling up. I was like, yo Jay, can we hit that with you? We went in the van, we smoking with Jam Master Jay. Before I left, I had to tell him, yo, I'm a rapper, man. I had to tell him. He was like, yo, take my number, blah, blah, blah. That was it. After meeting Jay for the first time, the three got invited to the studio. Caesar and Big DS weren't able to make it due to being stranded in Connecticut. Onyx's manager, Jeff Harris, told Starr to come to the studio with his cousin, Kirk Jones. At the time, Jones was rapping under the name Trope and working at a barbershop making $1,000 a week. When we went to the studio, we made 2 records. One was called Stick and Move, and the other was called Exercise, and they both were crazy. When Jay heard the songs, he was like, yo, I love the group. According to Jones, when Jay found out he wasn't originally in the group, he said, if Sticky ain't in the group, it ain't no group. And soon they were signed. In 1993, the group released their mixtape, Back the Fuck Up, which became a commercial success. The album went platinum and it won Best Rap Album at the 1994 Soul Train Awards. In 1993, we were at the top of the culture. As the success of Onyx continued to rise, their manager, Jeff Harris, encouraged Starr to go into acting. After being cast for a pilot that wasn't picked up in 1992, the following year, he made his official acting debut in the HBO TV movie Strapped, directed by Forest Whitaker. His performance led to a Best Supporting Actor Cable ACE Award. Along with Strapped, Starr also had roles in episodes of Law & Order, New York Undercover, and films The Clockers and The Addiction. I never went to acting school, it just happened. Being around Jam Master Jay and Russ and them dudes, I had the opportunity to go into an audition for Forest Whitaker for the movie Strapped. He was looking for somebody real. I went in there, went into the audition just like everyone else. I saw Q-Tip, all these rappers. The whole Onyx went in there. Starr admitted that he didn't take the audition seriously because he was already signed and making money. It was in 1996 that the rapper would light screens up in the movie Sunset Park. In the film, Starr would play Shorty, a high school student with an edge who played for his high school basketball team. Fans would take notice of Star's raw delivery, and it would later be revealed that moviegoers weren't the only ones paying attention. In 1996, Star would find himself with yet another opportunity, as he would join the cast of UPN sitcom Moesha. According to Star, Brandy saw the movie Sunset Park, and Star's performance in the film left an impression on her and co-signed him getting the part of Q. That's all she would watch every day was Sunset Park. She kind of had an obsession with me. I wasn't going to do it at first, because niggas was saying it was corny. Quentin Q Brooks, known as Q for short, was Moesha's love interest in the second season. Their relationship was on again, off again, and Moesha's father, Frank, didn't approve. Q worked at a barbershop with his father, but continued to meet Moesha behind Frank's back. Q was the ultimate bad boy that girls couldn't resist. While Star was on Moesha, fellow rapper turned actor and New York native LL Cool J was also filming his sitcom In the House on the same Paramount lot in Los Angeles. Star and LL would eventually start getting lunch together on a regular basis in between shoots. One day, Star told LL that he was getting fired from Moesha, and he was told by the executives that they wanted to appeal to a wider audience. Luckily, Star's contract had a pay-or-play clause in it, meaning that he would get paid for the entire season regardless. After telling LL that he was going to get fired, LL then offered Star a role on his sitcom. The two went back to Paramount and onto the set of In the House. According to Star, LL walked up to one of the producers, pointed at Star and said, "Yo, you see this guy right here? He was on Moesha. He was cute. He's about to get fired over there. I want him on this show. He's going to be my little brother." They agreed, and a few weeks later, Star appeared in the 1998 episode of In the House as LL Cool J's little brother, Trey. Star appeared in 49 episodes of Moesha before being fired. Q would return for the show's 6th season when his character eventually got engaged to Moesha. The on-screen chemistry between the two was undeniable, leaving many fans wondering if their relationship extended beyond just being co-stars. In an interview, Star was asked if Brandy was his girl. He responded in 2008 by saying, "I never effed her. Head was good though. Head was crazy. Never hit it though. When I was trying to hit it, she was effing Wanye of Boyz II Men. It was a good time." According to reports, Star would later deny that he was serious. "I never meant to put her on blast and say she gave me head. It was a joke, and the media ran with it. That's what it was." Of course, the soundbite made headlines and rumors began to circulate. In 2014, Star appeared on The Breakfast Club and was asked about those comments he made. And Star didn't appreciate the question. "You need to stop with all that. Let that be what it's gonna be," Fredro told Charlemagne. "Stop bringing up past, B. We move to the future. I ain't got time for that." After leaving Moesha, Fredro would then return back into film for the movie Save the Last Dance as Malachi. The role will remind viewers of some of his previous work. As the years progressed, he would then delve into roles on shows like NYPD Blue and The Wire. Since 2003, Star would appear in over 30 roles and till this day has continued acting. As far as music, he still very much has continued to release new music over the years. And with him being in hip-hop, beefs have also followed. One of Star's most notable beefs would be his issues with fellow Queens rapper 50 Cent. According to reports in 2003, 50 Cent would confront Star over their past issues at a 2003 Vibe Awards. 50 Cent basically started shit with me. Started a scuffle and a bodyguard broke us up. He's a punk. He's disrespectful to Jam Master Jay ever since he passed. 50 Cent has went on to also confirm that an incident did happen between him and Star. As far as his respect in the culture, Star is still regarded as an iconic figure. In 2010, Drake would lightly mention Star on the song Light Up on his album Thank Me Later. The shit feel like when Fredro Star was in Sunset Park, stunting hard in his Yellow Goose. Outside of entertainment, the current Onyx rapper has also focused on family life according to his Instagram, where he currently shares moments of his life with friends and family. Star currently has 2 children with his wife, model Karina Logan. The two have been married since 2007. It's been 30 years since Fredro Star would get his first start in the business, showcasing that rappers can become stars in acting on TV and film. The chemistry that he created with Brandy SQ would become so convincing that it sparked rumors. and his acting ability would set the bar on how to take a street persona in front of the Hollywood lens. And that is why Fredo's star will always remain unforgotten.